Hello everyone, this is Pat with our Oracle card reading and message for the middle of our week, the 25th, 26th, 27th of February 2015. For today's reading I'm going to be using the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle card deck. And now I've tried to film this video a couple different times and I keep getting the disconnect from YouTube, so I've already have cards that have been that have come out for today, so I'll just get started with those. Now, the first one that came out for today is this one, and it's the heart chakra. And it says, love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being attuned most to love. So it's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. Okay? So what I get with this card is that there's some heart-related healing that's going on. Okay, it has to do, as the card says, with matters of the heart, things that have touched your heart or maybe broken your heart, but you know, it's the things that have really, the situations or relationships with people that you really felt, you know, whatever happened, you really felt it in your heart. Okay, so I feel like the angels are around to help us to heal this at this time. And, you know, it could be having to do with, you know, matters involving your health in terms of your physical heart also. It's letting you know that's at the heart of an issue that you may be looking into or wondering about, a health-related issue, or that you have to pay more attention to issues and conditions that have to do with the heart. You know, the physical heart, either your blood pressure, you know, or heart disease, things that may be in your family. So it's time to get that looked into and to address it before it becomes a problem, okay? But for others, you know, this has to do with some heart-related healing that needs to go on. So, you know, if you're feeling very sensitive right now, it may be that, you know, there's, you know, things happening, issues coming up that, you know, they're just affecting you in your heart and in your feelings. If you remember, Archangel Raguel was the angel who was overseeing us this week, and with the message about clairsentience, paying attention to your repetitive thoughts and feelings. Okay, so it may be that your heart is calling you to someplace else. You know, it may be that you know, the situations or relationships or conditions that you're in right now are hurting you in some way, and it's time to move on from them. Your heart's being called to something. It could be that career-wise your heart's being called to something else, you know, or your heart's not in it, whatever it is that you're doing at this time, and your heart's not in it anymore. So it's urging you to pay attention to that of, you know, whether it's a person or a situation, is your heart in it anymore, or a relationship, what have you, is your heart in it anymore? Are you loving what you're doing? And also in relation to the messages that we got earlier in this week from the mermaids, there was self-forgiveness and tranquility, quiet time. And when we're doing self-forgiveness work, I mean, it is in essence working with your own heart and your own essence. And it's about, you know, letting go of the past and loving yourself, all of yourself, what we perceive to be the good and the bad, the light and the dark, loving all aspects of yourself, because in truth, you are made in the image and likeness of your Creator, who is all love, and there's nothing that you could have done or anybody else could have done to change that. So you are love itself in truth, okay? And the other card that's came out along with it is notice the signs. And it says, yeah, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. So this is letting you know, I feel like it's letting you know that you've already seen the signs around you. Okay, maybe you know it's time to, you know, move on from a relationship or a situation or move on to something else. Maybe you have been seeing the signs. It's just that, you know, your heart is heavy about it. You know, you feel bad about either leaving others behind, or what it's going to mean to other people, or that it's sad that it's come to this, or something like that. But the angels have been giving you the signs, and they urge you to trust those signs that you've been getting, okay? I know I got a ton of signs yesterday. I kept seeing the numbers 444 show up everywhere. And that is in angel numbers. That's, you are surrounded by angels right now. And so, and they'll often do that. They send signs through number sequences. And, Raguel was alerting you to the idea of pay attention to your repetitive feelings, because those are signs for you. Our feelings show us the truth about things, okay? So anyways, there's some heart healing that's going on in this middle to the end of the week. And so you may feel a little bit heavy in your heart. You might feel a little bit sensitive. You might have a feeling of loss. Be okay with it for now. It will move on. Or you just might notice that your heart is calling you to something else, that it feels very excited about moving in a new direction. Pay attention to that also. Or maybe it feels excited about a new person that's coming into your life, maybe a romantic partner or some kind of new relationship or friendship. And in that event, this message is saying it's safe for you to love and be loved and to open your heart to this person, okay? So it's matters of the heart that are going on for the middle to the end of this week. So just know that there may be some emotional healing involved for you. The last card that came out was this one, Daydream. And it says, you'll more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. So relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. And again, they're bringing our attention to notice any feelings and visions that you have, okay? So I like this card because I know when I was a kid, the teachers we used to get reprimanded for, daydreaming. And it's like, oh, stay focused, and we're often, reminded that it's important to focus and work hard and stuff like that. But the angels are reminding us that it's equally as important to take time out to daydream, to allow yourself to think and process, either by spending, maybe spending time outdoors. But in this case, they're also telling you to notice what it is that's streaming through your mind. Notice the little daydreams that you're having and what's going on with them, because it holds important messages for you, okay? So be the observer. If you find yourself, daydreaming, just try not to do it while you're driving, because when you're driving, it is important to focus. Anyways, so I feel like for some of you, this may also indicate that there's kind of a day off for you where you don't have to do anything. And I feel like they're urging you to, not make a to-do list for that day, to just give yourself that time off. And, let yourself just do whatever, whether it's, let yourself take a nap, let yourself daydream, let yourself just have a day where you aren't scheduled. So anyways, those are our messages for the middle to the end of our week. I hope you have a lovely day, that the rest of your week goes well, and I look forward to speaking with you again very soon. Take care, everyone.